morning, everybody. Good morning. My name's Laura. Say hi to the camera. Hi. Today we're here to talk about life insurance. So who needs life insurance? Everyone, right? What about your children? A lot of parents don't think about getting a life policy for a child when they're first born or when they're before the age of 5. Per the CDC, unintentional deaths is the leading cause in people 1 to 24 years old. So it's not like it's really expected. And a lot of parents don't think that about what they would do as far as income if something did happen to their children. Would they be able to return to work? Would they have the days to miss from work? Would they have the money to bury their child, support themselves and their child or their family through the whole grieving process? We're going to go back for a little bit. This is my daughter Haley a few years before I actually took out her policy. And you can tell that she's little, and at that point in time you're celebrating life so much that it's hard to think about if something were to happen to them. She has a $10,000 policy, and I pay $15 a month. So it's paid for 20 years. In 20 years, there's no way I'm putting $10,000 into it, so I'm really getting the better end of the deal. And so is she, because when she gets older, she can take it over and she can increase the face amount. So she can increase the payout by $10,000. So her policy is set up to grow with her as she grows. There's been numerous times as an insurance agent that sells life that I have people come in a little bit too late and they say, I just had a heart attack or I just got diagnosed with cancer, I need to look at my options for life insurance. At that point it makes it a little bit harder and it's more expensive. Their premiums can be in the hundreds. I've had people that quoted them they have to pay $300 a month if they wanted something, and that's just not realistic. Buying life insurance for a child when they're younger, it gives them more options. So they have more policies available to them and you can have a higher amount of payout, and because it locks in that age. It's more cost effective for them and for you as a parent. One thing that people don't understand is when I'm talking to them, they don't understand the beneficiary. What's a beneficiary and why is it important? That's the person who gets the payout whenever you pass away. That's the person you designate. The face amount is the amount of the policy. So in Haley's case, it's $10,000. Cash value, that's the surrender value. So if you were to cancel the policy before you passed away and before it paid out, then some policies, especially the permanent policies, will build that cash value. So you still have some money that you get back. And on top of that, with a policy like Haley's, you can get the $10,000 plus whatever cash value it's accumulated. To your insurable interest, you have to make sure that people have insurable interest. So the right to insure you. Like I have the right to insure my daughter because of love and affection. Maybe a husband and a wife would have the right to insure each other because of cash-wise as far as financial issues if one of them passed away. We skipped one. And premium, that's the sum of money that you pay out each month or yearly, however you set it up. One of my favorite policies is probably the whole life. That's what Haley has. It's a permanent policy. Ben Baldwin, he's an insurance agent. He tells us whole life is a policy in which the premium remains level for the whole of the insured's life. That's one of the best quotes that I've probably seen to describe it. It kind of sums it all up because it tells us that the premiums are level, they never change. It's income tax free, and it develops that cash value. Universal Life is another, it's kind of a newer product that is a permanent policy. Ben Baldwin tells us Universal Life can provide tax-deferred interest earnings. So it has a higher rate of return. A lot of people use this one because it's kind of based on the market, so you can get a little bit more cash value built up. So, and they have safeguards so that it doesn't, if the market does badly, take off some of your face amount. It gives you the ability to skip premiums. because it does build up more cash value, and it's a little bit more flexible with increasing and decreasing that death benefit. So you might ask, why do I need to buy a child life insurance? Well, could you afford to bury them? That's something that you kind of have to set into reality, that things happen.